there's something I really wanted to tell you guys, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Hey guys, okay, so obviously I got my hair cut. If you couldn't tell, I got a mohawk. This is all gone, every bit of it, and I love it. I love it. Okay, so now that's out of the way. This is my final part of my book haul. It's part 3. These came from Amazon, and I am super excited about pretty much every one of these books. So we'll just get right into it. The first book was definitely my most anticipated. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this one, and it released on October 1st, and it is The Girl Who Soared Over Fairyland and Cut the Moon in Two. This is the 3rd book in the Fairyland trilogy. I have reviewed both books 1, 2, and the novella on my blog. I will leave links to those below so you can go check those out. I will probably be reading this one ASAP. I am so excited. It is about a girl who goes to Fairyland, and she's like 10 years old, and, you know, very Alice in Wonderland-esque type book, which is probably why I love these so much. But yes, cannot wait for this one. The next book I picked up is Unwind by Neal Shusterman. This is the 1st book in the Unwind trilogy. I own the 2nd one, which is also autographed, so I needed to own the 1st one. This is about a world where parents can choose to unwind their children, which means just take their body parts apart and give them to other people. It sounds very interesting and sort of scary, so I haven't heard a bad thing about it, and I'm pretty excited about this one too. The next book I picked up is the sequel in the Shadowlands series. This is Hereafter by Kate Bryan. I read the 1st one at the beginning of the year, absolutely loved it, and I can't wait for this one. This is about a girl who gets targeted by a serial killer and escapes, and her family has to go into like police protection, and then she has to go into like witness protection, and it goes from there. So yes, this is a sequel. I love these covers. They're so pretty, and they have the real soft feeling. Love them. The next book is The Whatnot by Stefan Bachmann. This is the companion novel, or the 2nd novel. It says companion down there, to The Peculiar, which I read and reviewed. I will leave a link to that below. I just bought the 1st one in my last haul, and this one was released fairly recently, and I decided I would go ahead and pick it up while I was at it, since I like the story rather well. This book has been on my wish list for the longest time, but it was only being released in Australia, I believe, and that is Burn Bright by Marianne de Pierres. I cannot remember what this book is about. It's been so long. It says, in a world of wild secrets and deadly pleasures comes a girl whose innocence may be her greatest strength. I think it's something where you go to like an island or something like that. Yeah, an island of ever night, ever youth, and never sleep. But if you go into the darkness, I think there's like creatures. But all I know is that this cover is absolutely beautiful. The only thing I'm really bummed out about is the hardcover books. This Burn Bright actually looked kind of like it was glowing. They don't do that in the paperbacks, and I believe they're only available in paperback here. But I'm okay with that. It's so pretty. This next book I have heard so many things about. It's been going around like crazy lately. And that is Angelfall by Suzanne E. This is about bad angels, I believe, who like go on killing rampages or something like that. But like I said, I haven't heard a bad thing about it. This was like $3.99 on Amazon. I figured I would just go ahead and pick it up while it was so cheap. This next book is also a fairly recent release, and it is Antigoddess by Kendare. This is the 1st book in the Goddess War series or trilogy, I'm not sure. I have read Anna Dressed in Blood. I am currently reading Girl of Nightmares, so I figured this sounded really neat. And besides this, Angelfall, I believe this is like about angels and gods, and I've never read really anything like that, so it sounds pretty interesting. And another book that I will probably be reading this month if I can fit it in is Asylum by Madeleine Roux, I believe is how you pronounce that. This is about a girl who gets accepted into a summer program, and I believe it's the dorm or the school itself that she is staying at was formerly an asylum or a psychotic, hospital, psychiatric hospital. But the main reason why I picked this up is because not only is it like a super creepy cover, but I have heard from quite a few people that people who liked Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children would also like this because it includes like creepy pictures and the there you go. Oh, that's a good one. And I loved Miss Peregrine's. That was the book that got me into YA, got me started with all this chaos back here. So naturally, I had to snatch this one up, and I cannot wait to read that. And that is it. That is the end of my birthday book hauls. There will be no more of those until next year. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next video. Bye.